Welcome to Mr. English Talk, the place where you don't just learn English, you transform your life completely. Today, I want to share with you 30 habits that changed my life forever. These are not complicated. These are not impossible. But if you apply them step by step, your life will never be the same again. The first habit that changed everything for me was waking up early. Before the world wakes up, I start my day. That quiet time gives me focus, energy, and control over my life. The second habit was exercising every single day. Not for hours, just 10 or 15 minutes, but consistently. A strong body gives me a strong mind. The third habit was reading. Every day I read even a few pages because books give me new thoughts, new perspectives, and new strength. The fourth habit was writing my goals down. When you write, your dreams become clear. They are no longer just ideas in your head. They become a plan. The fifth habit was practicing gratitude. Every morning I say thank you for my health, my family, my opportunities. Gratitude changes your energy. The sixth habit was saying no. No to parties, no to distractions, no to things that waste my time. Every no to the wrong thing is a yes to my future. The seventh habit was working in silence. I stopped telling everyone my plans. I just did the work quietly. And one day, results started speaking louder than words. The eighth habit was focusing on one skill at a time. Instead of trying to do everything, I mastered one thing deeply. That habit gave me power. The ninth habit was journaling my thoughts. Writing helps me clear my mind, track my progress, and learn from my mistakes. The 10th habit was saving money. Not wasting it on useless things, but investing it in my growth. The 11th habit was surrounding myself with winners. People who inspire me, people who challenge me, people who make me better. The 12th habit was learning to let go of negativity. I stopped holding grudges, I stopped complaining, I stopped blaming others. That gave me peace. The 13th habit was consistency. I stopped chasing motivation and built discipline instead. Even when I don't feel like working, I work. The 14th habit was visualizing my future. Every day I close my eyes and imagine the life I want. And slowly that vision pulls me forward. The 15th habit was speaking less and listening more. Because listening teaches you far more than talking ever will. The 16th habit was tracking my time. Every day I ask myself, where did my hours go? Because wasted time is wasted life. The 17th habit was learning to control my emotions. Not every fight deserves my energy. Not every insult deserves my reaction. The 18th habit was taking responsibility. No excuses, no blaming. If something goes wrong, I fix it. That is power. The 19th habit was facing fear. Whatever scared me, speaking, failing, trying something new, I did it anyway. The 20th habit was valuing health more than comfort. Eating clean, drinking water, sleeping well. These simple things changed everything. The 21st habit was learning every day. A video, a course, a book growth became part of my daily routine. The 22nd habit was limiting social media. Less scrolling, more creating. The 23rd habit was practicing patience. Not expecting results overnight, but staying in the game long enough to win. The 24th habit was keeping my environment clean. A clean space creates a clear mind. The 25th habit was always asking questions. Because curiosity opens doors. The 26th habit was focusing on solutions, not problems. Complaining never fixes anything. Action does. The 27th habit was building confidence by keeping promises to myself. If I said I'd do something, I did it. The 28th habit was cutting toxic people from my life. Because the wrong people will destroy your energy. The 29th habit was celebrating small wins. Every little victory builds momentum. And the 30th habit, the one that changed everything, was never quitting. No matter how hard, no matter how many failures, no matter how long it takes, I don't quit. Because winners are not the ones who never fail. Winners are the ones who never stop. The second habit was exercising every single day. Not 2 hours in the gym, not lifting heavy weights only, just moving my body every single day. Sometimes it's a walk, sometimes it's stretching, sometimes it's push-ups or running. What matters is consistency. When your body is active, your mind becomes sharper, your energy doubles, and your confidence grows. A lazy body creates a lazy mind, but an active body creates an unstoppable spirit. The third habit was reading daily. Even if it's only 10 minutes, reading puts new ideas into your head. It opens doors to wisdom you cannot find anywhere else. Books are mentors, and every page you read is like having a conversation with the greatest minds in history. Reading feeds your imagination, gives you solutions, and reminds you that no problem is truly new. Others have faced it, and they've written the answers for you. The fourth habit was writing my goals down. When you keep dreams only in your head, they remain fantasies. But when you write them, they become real. On paper, they look like a plan. Writing forces you to be specific, and clarity is power. Every morning I look at my goals, and it reminds me what I am fighting for. When life distracts me, my written goals pull me back to focus. The fifth habit was practicing gratitude. Gratitude sounds simple, but it's life-changing. Each morning, I say thank you for the roof above me, for my health, for the food I eat, for another chance to live. Gratitude changes your energy. When you're grateful, you stop complaining. You stop focusing on what you don't have and start appreciating what you do have. Gratitude turns ordinary days into blessings, and it attracts more good into your life. The sixth habit was learning to say no. This is one of the hardest but most powerful habits. I started saying no to late-night distractions, no to gossip, no to anything that pulled me away from my dreams. Every no to something unimportant is a yes to my growth. People may not like it, they may call you boring. But when success arrives, they will respect you for the discipline you built. The seventh habit was working in silence. Before, I used to announce my plans to everyone, and most of the time I didn't even finish them. But when I learned to work in silence, everything changed. I stopped talking and started doing. Results began to speak louder than words. Remember, lions don't need to roar all the time, their presence is enough. Work hard in silence, and one day your success will make the noise for you. The eighth habit was focusing on one skill at a time. I used to try everything at once, but that only made me average. When I started focusing deeply on mastering one skill, my growth exploded. Whether it's speaking, writing, coding, or teaching, pick one and give it everything. Mastery creates confidence, and confidence opens doors. The ninth habit was journaling my thoughts. Writing down what I feel, what I learned, and what I want to improve gave me clarity. It's like talking to myself honestly. Journaling helps me track my progress and also reminds me of how far I've come. Some days when I feel lost, I look back at my old journals and I realize I'm not stuck, I'm growing. The 10th habit was saving and investing money wisely. Instead of wasting money on temporary pleasures, I started saving and using it to build my future. Money is energy. When you use it wisely, it multiplies. When you waste it, it disappears. This habit gave me freedom. The freedom to invest in myself, my learning, and my dreams. The 11th habit was surrounding myself with winners. I realized that the people around me shape who I become. If I spent my time with negative, lazy, or jealous people, I would slowly absorb their energy. But when I started spending time with ambitious, hardworking, and positive people, my mindset shifted. Winners inspire winners. Their energy pushes you forward. Their success becomes proof that it is possible, and their habits rub off on you without even noticing. The 12th habit was letting go of negativity. I stopped holding grudges, stopped complaining about what I couldn't control, and stopped blaming others. Carrying negativity weighs you down. Forgiving, accepting, and moving forward gives you freedom. Your energy should be spent building, not carrying the burden of resentment. The moment I let go, my focus sharpened and my productivity soared. The 13th habit was consistency. I stopped chasing motivation because motivation is temporary. Some days I felt tired, bored, or frustrated, but I showed up anyway. Success doesn't require bursts of effort. It requires steady, relentless progress. Doing a little every day compounds into huge results over time. Consistency is the hidden force behind every great achievement. The 14th habit was visualizing my future. Every day I close my eyes and imagine the life I want. I imagine the person I want to become, the goals I want to achieve, and the impact I want to create. Visualization is not daydreaming. It is a mental rehearsal that trains your brain to recognize opportunities and act. The clearer your vision, the stronger your motivation to turn it into reality. The 15th habit was speaking less and listening more. I learned that most people talk too much and listen too little. Listening teaches you more than speaking ever will. When you truly listen, you understand others, learn new ideas, and avoid mistakes. Listening also helps you grow in wisdom and connect with people on a deeper level. The 16th habit was tracking my time. Every hour wasted is an opportunity lost. I started planning my day carefully, asking myself, is this activity moving me closer to my goals or not? Awareness of time changed everything. I stopped wasting hours scrolling on my phone or getting distracted by trivial things. Time is the only non-renewable resource, and once it's gone, you can never get it back. The 17th habit was controlling my emotions. I stopped reacting impulsively. I stopped letting anger, fear, or frustration control my actions. Instead, I started observing my emotions, understanding them, and responding wisely. Emotional control allows you to make better decisions, stay calm under pressure, and maintain your focus on what truly matters. The 18th habit was taking full responsibility. I stopped blaming my circumstances, my family, or my environment. If something goes wrong, I ask myself, what can I do to fix it? Winners never make excuses. They find solutions. Taking responsibility gives you power because you realize you are the master of your own life. The 19th habit was facing my fears. Whatever scared me, speaking in public, taking risks, trying something new, I did it anyway. Fear is an illusion created by your mind. The more you face it, the smaller it becomes. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is acting despite fear. Every time I stepped through fear, I grew stronger, smarter, and more confident. The 20th habit was valuing health more than comfort. I learned that energy is everything. Without a strong body, even the sharpest mind can't function. Eating well, drinking water, moving my body, and sleeping enough became non-negotiable. Health is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Without it, success becomes meaningless. The 21st habit was learning every single day. I never stopped educating myself. A video, a course, a book, a conversation, I made learning a habit. Knowledge compounds like money. The more you learn, the more you grow. Every new skill I gained opened doors that seemed impossible before. The 22nd habit was limiting social media and distractions. I stopped scrolling endlessly, stopped comparing myself, and stopped wasting hours on meaningless entertainment. The world will always have distractions. Winners decide which ones to ignore. By limiting distractions, I reclaimed hours every day to focus on my growth. The 23rd habit was practicing patience. I realized that results don't come overnight. Growth takes time. Success is the reward for persistence. Every seed I planted took months, sometimes years, to bear fruit. But patience made me consistent, and consistency eventually turned into results. The 24th habit was keeping my environment clean and organized. A cluttered space creates a cluttered mind. I made it a habit to keep my surroundings tidy, my workspace neat, and my room organized. This simple habit reduced stress, increased focus, and allowed me to think clearly. The 25th habit was always asking questions. Curiosity became a powerful habit. I stopped assuming I knew everything and started learning from others. Every question I asked opened new doors, revealed new ideas, and taught me lessons I couldn't learn alone. Curiosity keeps your mind young and hungry. The 26th habit was focusing on solutions, not problems. Complaining doesn't solve anything. Worrying doesn't help. I learned to shift my energy from problems to finding solutions. This habit made me proactive, confident, and unstoppable. Every challenge became an opportunity to grow. The 27th habit was building self-confidence by keeping promises to myself. If I said I would do something, I did it. No excuses. No delays. Every promise I kept reinforced my trust in myself. Self-trust became my foundation for bold decisions, risk-taking, and leadership. The 28th habit was cutting toxic people out of my life. Not everyone deserves a place in your journey. Negative, jealous, or lazy people drain your energy and slow your progress. I learned to protect my space, my mind, and my dreams by surrounding myself only with those who support and inspire me. The 29th habit was celebrating small wins. Every small achievement, no matter how minor, was a reminder that progress is happening. Celebrating these wins keeps your motivation high, your mindset positive, and your energy flowing. Small wins lead to big victories. The 30th habit was never quitting. This habit is the most powerful of all. No matter how many times life knocks you down, no matter how many failures you face, no matter how long it takes, I refuse to quit. Winners are not those who never fail, they are those who never stop. Persistence beats talent, patience beats speed, and relentless action beats excuses. Asterisk, and that's why these 30 habits completely changed my life. None of them are shortcuts, none of them are easy at first, but every single habit builds strength, focus, and momentum. Life rewards action, discipline, and consistency. The more you practice these habits, the more unstoppable you become. You will start to notice small changes at first, more energy, more focus, more confidence, and slowly, those small changes will compound into a life you once only dreamed of. Remember, transformation doesn't happen in a day. It happens one habit, one choice, one action at a time. You have the power to design your life. You have the power to decide who you want to be. And it all starts with the habits you commit to every single day. So start today. Pick one habit. Commit to it. Master it. Then move to the next. Keep building, keep growing, and never stop improving. Your life can change completely if you are willing to take control, embrace discipline, and stay consistent. The person you dream of becoming is waiting on the other side of your choices. Build that person. Become that person. And live a life that not only inspires yourself, but inspires everyone around you. Your journey starts now, and every step forward brings you closer to the life you were meant to live. Keep going, keep improving, and never settle for anything less than your full potential.